Hi, and welcome to the package roadmap update for March 2019. Let's start off with some introductions. Hi, I'm Dimitri Hoekstra, Product Manager for the Package Stage Group at GitLab, along with my colleagues Jason Lenny and Joshua Lambert. As you can see on screen, are displayed our GitLab handles, which are usable on gitlab.com. Feel free to reach out to any of us at any time with any questions or feedback you might have. Currently, the stage group package is going through the transitionary phase in which we're rebuilding the engineering team needed in order to implement the changes up ahead in our roadmap. But before going into a deep dive into that, let's take a step back and see where the package stage group fits within the larger DevOps lifecycle at GitLab. In the graph, it is visible that the package stage group is located right in between verify and release. Those three stage groups combined make up the continuous integration and deployment phase of GitLab. Package specifically focuses in on making sure that software is able to flow quickly, freely, and without interruption between those stages. Let's move on for a deeper dive towards our direction/vision page, which is located at the URL below. The page is continuously updated with the newest information. Hi, and welcome at our product vision/direction page for the package stage group at GitLab. We believe that universal package management is instrumental to any DevOps lifecycle. Along with that, we have dedicated pages which focus in on our mobile development and deployment strategies and other interwoven CI/CD use cases. The first section is about compliant supply chains. Development at GitLab is done concurrently and is taking advantage of our single application, which support integrated package management. Our initial focus is on making those supply chains privately accessible. This makes sure that sharing packages within your organization is easier and better manageable. By continuously identifying compliance and security evidence in planned and in production releases, GitLab reduces open source risk. This makes sure that developers can safely rely on a wide array of external dependencies through scanning and auditing. Making this information concurrent and transparent ensures confidence in what you're building and releasing for everyone involved. Second section is specifically going into the universal package type management in order to ensure DevOps acceleration. GitLab's strengths come from being a single application. With integrated universal package type management, we want to support as many packages as possible. Currently, we support Java, Maven packages, Docker images, and NPM packages. This year, our focus will be to widen that support, which we go into detail in a minute. This added flexibility and accessibility will allow GitLab users to increase throughput consistently. So now we move into the categories. The categories are the focus in the upcoming year of GitLab for the package stage group, but are not exclusive. As you can see, the top three categories focus in on further enhancing the existing package type repositories, such as the Docker Container Registry, Maven Package Repository, and the NPM Package Registry. We'll be expanding with the RubyGem Registry for Ruby developers, Linux Package Registry with a focus in on Debian and RPM, and a Helm Chart Registry to support our Kubernetes cluster integration. Our last category focuses in on dependency proxies, securing external dependencies availability by having GitLab serve as a caching proxy for when original sources become temporarily unavailable for security reasons or when access to original sources is blocked. Very important to all of the other package type repositories available, or that will be available. Let's move in the meantime to the contributing phase. At GitLab, one of our values is that everyone can contribute. If you're looking to get involved, feel free to reach out to any of us in the issues you can find by clicking through to any of those links. UI polish issues generally focusing on very visual changes to the UI and are very focused in. You can also see which issues are available for community contributions. Those are issues that have the accepting merge request label assigned to them. Lastly, you might get involved or want to get involved with any existing merge requests that are handled by community contributors. You can find those here. Hi, and let's take a look at what's next. It's important to note that the roadmap is open to changes at any time. And it's kept short on purpose because we're still rebuilding the engineering team needed in order to implement the changes. However, for 11.10, you can see that we have a focus in on the MVC for caching proxies, with a focus in on GitLab's Docker image container registry. For the second quarter, we're expanding our package repository types with the Kubernetes Helm chart support, as well as adding additional capabilities for managing Docker container images and Maven repository packages. In the third quarter, we aspire for the Docker registry browser to be available on a group level for better management and availability/transparency throughout your organization. And lastly, the last section is about other interesting items that are direction issues but are not yet or do not yet have a dedicated milestone assigned to them. A few interesting ones to point out are better protected container registries, support for the Conan package repository type for C and C++ developers, and a universal repository type user interface for better usability and accessibility of any package repository. And with that, we come to the conclusion for the package stage group for GitLab. Feel free to reach out to any of the product managers mentioned in this video, and you can find my personal contact details in the bottom right corner. Thank you for your time, and until next time.